Department of Computer Science and Engineering and University of Maratua had always been trying to drive our students towards new ventures, new challenges. In early part of 2005, when one of our visiting lecturers, Dr. Sanjeeva Veeravarna, came to the department and told the final year students that they must apply for this new competition, we were all very curious as to what this new competition is. Internet giant Google was advertising for free and open source software development under a new competition called Google Summer of Code. Some of the final year students really wanted to take up the challenge and they submitted proposals. When 4 of them got selected, we were very happy because this was a competition open for entire world, and we managed to get 4 of our students winning their proposals. And when they completed, I still recall they came to me as then one of their senior lecturers and said, we think this is something that we need to share with the other students. That started a history of sharing very good practices at CSE, but we never thought of it getting into the scale that it developed. Students kept on writing proposals and submitting those for the Google Summer of Code year after year. In 2008, when the Google Summer of Code proposals were evaluated and accepted, Google put out the statistics. We had 24 proposals accepted with 97 proposals being submitted. And Google put University of Maritua's name on the top because we were the institute with highest number of not only the winning awards but also with the submitted number of awards. This really made us understand the capabilities and the commitment of our students, and it gave us a different angle to look at the commitment of these young computer science and engineering undergraduates who were already very passionate first developers, but the overall total commitment they were making to Google Summer of Code was higher than that from any other university. I still recall the various US universities were very happy to be either at the 3rd or the 4th places of GSoc in 2008, with the year that they started putting up those numbers. And when they went and looked back, they realized that even in 2007, University of Maratua had been the university with the highest number of awards. This really gave us the confidence. The Vice Chancellor, then Vice Chancellor, Professor Malik Ranasinghe, was very happy to realize it is not just even a one-time effort. Our students managed to have this for consecutive years. Realizing the capabilities of our students and working on the strength of our alumni network, we always had the former Google Summer of Code student winners or the mentors coming back to the department to encourage the new students, tell them how they should apply, why it is important, the value of being able to be competitive at a global level, using their knowledge of developing software, the free and open source software, to not only just to contribute to the first community, but also to earn that recognition, because it's a competition where throughout the world young students over a summer try to do the first development. And one of the very important characteristics I think we need to remember in Sri Lanka, May to September is not the summer break. These students, while working on their final year or the 3rd year semesters, do actually do the coding. And when we look at the years, it was not, as I said, it was not just 1 year. Every year, year after year, University of Murrituwa had the highest number of awards at Google Summer of Code. Today, if you take the cumulative total, we have more than twice as many awards won over the years compared to the other university which is in the second place. This really is testimonial to the quality of work that our students can do. When we look back and when we wanted to make sure that this is not an event which is just for University of Murrituwa. We wanted to, the year that Sri Lanka became one of the top 10 countries, we wanted to make sure that we become the world's top country in number of awards. Google office was always very supportive. I still remember many of the coordinators writing to us and encouraging us to do that. So today we are very happy that at the time that Sri Lanka wants to celebrate what they call the decade of GSoc, we have the Google officials, Mr. Chris Di Bona, and he is the Director of Social Impact and Open Source Google, coming to Sri Lanka together with his team, which would be a great encouragement for our potential Google Summer of Code applicants. And it is not, Sri Lankan university system we learn very much from each other, and we try to derive confidence from each other. So it's not just an event for University of Murrituwa. We invite all university students from all the other universities where we want to encourage, make them the potential contributors not only for GSoc but for the entire FOSS world by developing applications. When we look at the application, when we look at the achievements, and when we try to think, can we do this? Can other universities in Sri Lanka do this? I think this is definitely the case. Because if we did not have those 4 people coming out from CSC University of Murrituwa, I don't think we would have gone to this extent. The fact that some of their colleagues could do it gave the confidence for the students to try this, attempt this, and apply for it. It is the same thing for other universities today. They would think, hey, if our colleagues at Murrituwa can do it, if our colleagues at Rajarata can do it, we all can do it. So they want to move forward and do that. And my advice to the students is take up that challenge, push those limits, because you always can get into a better position by pushing the limits. If I quote late Dr. Arthur Clarke, the only way of knowing the limits of what is possible is going beyond those into what is impossible. So try to push your limits, and you all can be successful, and you all can make a meaningful contribution to the FOSS world.